Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. So, as I said in the video yesterday, I'm so excited. Got my new hair color today. I just got it done. My friend Kelsey, she was the one that actually made the Indian fry bread in one of my other videos. She just graduated from cosmetology school, so I said, play with my hair, and she did. She did such a good job, y'all. I just love it. I think it's so cool. It's so different. I've been blonde for 2 years. I've been redhead before, but nothing like this. Pretty cool. So anyway, I hope y'all are having a good day. So in today's video, I am going to be making barbacups, and I don't know if many people have heard about that or if anybody has heard of those. My mom used to make them for us as kids. They were kind of a weekly staple in our house. So I will be showing you how to do that today. And I hope y'all are having a blessed day, and I hope you enjoy the video. Alright y'all, so these are all of the ingredients that you will need for the barbacups. And I included the little muffin pan there. It's been a little worn and torn there, but that's alright. So this is the one that I use. I'm going to try to make 12 out of this. The recipe that my mom usually follows calls for 10, but we'll work this out. So, okay, so I get the butter tasting Grands Southern Homestyle biscuits. So I get 2 of them because there's 8 biscuits in here, 5 in here. I'll have an extra, whatever. Some brown sugar, some accent, of course, some garlic pepper, an onion, ground beef. This one is 80-20, and I usually do the 96% lean, but I couldn't find it. Story of my life lately, I cannot find anything. And then I use 2 kinds of barbecue sauce for this. So I get the Stubbs Original and, of course, Sweet Baby Ray's. Sorry, Stubbs. I forgot to bring that close to the camera. I had been using the Budweiser Bold and Spicy, but, you know, of course I couldn't find that today because that's actually my new favorite. Lee & Perrins Worcestershire sauce. I use this olive oil to coat the muffin pan. And then just some mild cheddar cheese. So I will get all of this going here, and we'll move on to the next step. All right, so I have my olive oil heating up in here, so that I can dump the onions in, saute the onions, and then cook the ground beef. Onions going in. I know I've said before how I despise dicing onions, but there's another recipe where they have to be small. So you want to coat these in the oil and then saute them up until they're transparent, and then add the ground beef. Once the onions look something like that, they're almost see-through, but they're going to cook a little longer with the ground beef. There's the ground beef. Oh, there's the meat diaper. Everybody knows how to brown ground beef. I shouldn't have to show you this. Chop it up. Cook it till it's brown. That's what it means to brown something. So chop that all up, brown it. I added just over a pound of ground beef, and I added about the onion, it was about a half of a yellow onion, a large yellow onion, so I'll probably do 1 medium, but I like a lot of onion. So now that the ground beef is all browned. I drained it, of course. There wasn't much to drain because it's a pretty lean meat. I'm going to add some Worcestershire sauce. I have no measurement for this. Just swirl it around till you feel like it's right. Some accent. I have a tablespoon of brown sugar because I don't mess around with that because I don't like it too sweet. I like a little hint of the sweet taste, but I like it more savory. And then garlic pepper and a little bit of black pepper. And then you just want to cook this on low. So I'm just going to stir that around real quick. And the brown sugar will kind of caramelize everything. And then you've got all of the savory flavors and the spices just marrying together perfectly. And then I take a half a cup of the barbecue sauces so you can see they're mixed. I love mixing barbecue sauce. They all have a different flavor and consistency to them, and I just love doing it. I have not found, actually I will say that one Budweiser Bold and Spicy barbecue sauce was perfect, but aside from that, I have not found one single barbecue sauce that I like just on its own. I always have to mix it. And I'll be honest, I think I might add a little more barbecue sauce. Oops. Sorry. Hazards of filming one-handed. But yeah, you just want that to be on low. So it's almost like a Sloppy Joe mix at this point. They're like Sloppy Joe barbacups. So it's on very low, like it's not even sizzling or anything. It's just the flavors marrying together because I don't want to overcook the meat because it's going to go into the oven for 10 to 12 minutes. Alright, so I'm going to take some more of the Sweet Baby Ray's. Pour that in. Now it's sizzling a little bit. Because I have, my mom usually uses just a pound of meat, but I used a little bit over that. So, oh my gosh, I wish y'all could smell this. So I'm going to let these flavors all marry together for just a couple of minutes, and then we will fill the cups. So I have put the biscuits into each one of the little muffin spaces here. And I know you can't see, but I've kind of indented them around. Just kind of, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's not going to be perfect. They're biscuits, y'all. They're going to do their own thing. But these are the butter tasting biscuits, so they already have, you know, some of the grease on them, so you really don't have to oil the cups themselves too much. But I did use a little bit of the olive oil spray in each one of the cups, and now we can fill them with the meat. Now that the cups are all filled, it is time to go ahead and pop them in the oven. I used a tablespoon of mix in each one of them. And typically this takes me 10 to 12 minutes, but you just want to watch the outer edges of your biscuit just like you would if you were cooking them by themselves. All of this is cooked. You are just baking this. So once the edges are golden brown, they're ready to come out. Put them in at 400 degrees. Y'all, I am such a bad Wisconsin native. I forgot the cheese. Alright, so I just took these out of the oven. So the actual barbacups themselves are done cooking. But I'm just going to stick these. I turned the oven off. I'm just going to stick, it was at 400 for about 15 minutes. So I'm just going to stick these back in until the cheese melts, and they will be all finished. Here they are, all done. Oh my gosh. They're so perfect and beautiful and cheesy and meaty and awesome. Bella, did you get your cookie? So my neighbor's dog, I just have to show you all her real quick. Bella, where you at? Oh, look how pretty you are. Can you sit? It's a pretty girl. It's a pretty girl. So that's my neighbor's dog. She comes in here all the time. You see her cookie on the floor? She always comes in for, I have these all natural peanut butter cookies. There she goes. Now I start talking about them. She's like, that's my cookie. Is that your cookie, Bella? She gets all bad. That's my cookie. Okay. Sorry. I did get distracted by dogs. So, I hope y'all are having a blessed day. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.